Hi class. I had some people said that they were a little bit confused on the review with one of the problems, so I decided to do a video for it. So number 8 says to find g of x plus 4. So remember, when something's inside the parenthesis like this, inside the g, that means to input this for x. And so since it's the g function, we're going to use the g function that was given on the review. And so the g function that was given was x squared minus 8x plus 2. Okay, we're going to input x plus 4 in everywhere where you see x. Okay, so that's going to go in everywhere where you see x. So we're going to be left with x plus 4 parentheses squared, so that went here, minus 8 parentheses x plus 4, that went in for this x, and then we still have that plus 2 on the outside. Okay, and now we're just going to solve and simplify. When you see a squared like this on the outside, you have to remember that this means 2 of those. So it's saying like x plus 4 times x plus 4. And so in Algebra 1, you were taught FOIL. Some of you were taught a box method. FOIL just means take the first 2 and multiply them together. So x times x is x squared. And then the outside x times 4 is 4x. The inside 4 times x is another 4x. And then the last 2, which is right here, 4 times 4, which is 16. So I get all that from just this piece right here because I had to FOIL that. I still need to keep going. I still need to distribute this negative 8 right here into this parenthesis. So you get negative 8 times x, and that gives you a negative 8x. And you have a negative 8 times 4. That gives me a negative 32. And then I still have this plus 2 that I need to bring down. And so now you just combine like terms. So you'll notice the only x squared I have is right here. And so that goes first, x squared. And then I'm going to combine all my x's together. So anything with an x. So we've got 4x and another 4x and a negative 8x. So we have 4x plus 4x, that's 8x. But then we have minus 8x. And so actually our x's all canceled each other out. So we have no x's left, we just have an x squared. And then the 16, these are our whole numbers, 16 minus 32. So 16 minus 32 gives me a negative 16 plus the 2 over here. And so that gives me a negative 14. This is actually my final answer right here. I simplified as much as I could. I can't put a whole number with an x squared. If these x's wouldn't have canceled out, you would have had an x squared, an x, and a whole number. So just be aware that it could be kind of a long answer, but that is the correct answer. We still have x in the answer because we inputted another x. And so it's good to remember that if we're inputting something that has x in it, in for x, we're still going to have x in our answer, okay? So just refresh on this because this is on tomorrow's test. Thanks, guys.